to Let's Play Megadimension Neptunia VIIR. Sorry I didn't do it like the last time. Proper. Found a place to grind my ass off, as I mentioned earlier in the little annotation there, if you missed it. It's a place in Zero Dimension called Gralange Point. Certain enemies, especially the Chocobes. A lot of enemies give out 4 digits of XP, get a bunch of them little Chocobe heroes together in one fight. You're looking at about 5 digits worth of XP. So yeah, bit of a jump there for most of these characters. You see there, Nip Gear, well, actually a couple of you are past the 100 mark. Teach Me Iste shows up and warns you that, hey, from that level on, your stats aren't increasing upon leveling anymore. You're still getting a point every level up, and you still get like if you do like passive challenge completes and stuff like that, you'll get points. But that's the only way your stats are going to increase from now on. And with these numbers, I already did a couple of the bounties. They don't give out just money. There's like a set of like 10 items and all sorts of things. So I was able to build up all them little routes and everything, because I finally, one dungeon that unlocked here in the Heart Dimension let me build EX versions of the routes and stuff like that. Anyway, the Neptune, this little big one, she's actually helping us out the whole time. And she knows where the 4 other CPUs that were kidnapped are being held, which is here. Farther back inside is where Tiny Me and the others are being held. My fake must be back there too. Finally time to fight the Dark CPU. I'm scared of giants. Don't worry, Rom, I'm here with you. Now that I think about it, this is the first time a lot of you are fighting the Dark CPU. But you can rest easy, I'm here after all. As long as I can activate the shearing field, that asshole's nothing but a giant puppet. There's no need to be intimidated. Exactly, if Uzume's with us, the Dark CPU isn't scary at all. We boot her once, we'll boot her again. Somewhere in the Zero Dimension, there's also a Nep Lurker dungeon that I found out same rules apply. Oh, multiple doors? Well, this place is maze-tastic. Alright, run it back and take door number 1. See what that gets us. If it's gonna be that complicated, this has to be final dungeon already. I'm like, wow. Where is it? Let's get them back. I think I only found some information on this finally for things, even though it's a Steam page of all the information of like quests and stuff like that, and the scouts you can get, the dungeons. I'm still missing like one dungeon here. There's a dungeon called XYLR Land, even though it's in the station, apparently. And then there's Mario Land, Mario with a Y. But you still got that on because you're still getting crazy XP. Ooh, 5 times not healing? Okay, that's an easy one. You just don't have to heal yourself, that's all. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy there. So wait for Denkikyo and other people to unlock more dungeons and shit. Oh no, you're somewhere else getting treasure for me. Let's do treasure just over here. What was that first one I picked up? I didn't even remember. Oh, it was just more supplies. Okay, so this links to the 3rd one. Okay. Which means I gotta take the 2nd one to continue on. Well, at least they link. This puts it back in the entrance. Okay. Whoops. Simple enough so far. I forgot I don't have to actually like push the X button to advance in that one, it just does it for me. mean, I'm not gonna swing because then they'll get the first hit.
I'm sorry. We won. Just keep getting stronger.
3 out of 5. Just gotta find 2 more enemies to do that too. Entrance. This looks like one of those in and out kind of things, back and forth. Metal Dogu. A mess of metal Dogus.
I'm sorry. Next.
Or great ones, maybe.
I wonder if Noir will praise me.
Oh, I have to get the hidden treasure requirement done here.
What should I do?
I haven't used the gold third much. I just remember when S-Sha levels up, she goes da 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 da.
Level up.
We might get that here again. She's just like, I don't care about leveling up too much. I haven't seen anybody else do anything, but yeah, I was like on a ride and I'm like, okay, I might be strong enough to take on some of the bounties that are down there. Only had to hit revive and use items for like I think at least one fight, something like a level 70 or something like that. So don't be fooled by the numbers. I mean, you got the numbers game, but they get turns too, so you gotta. But yeah, I'm just glad the one sister's enough to like I can heal everybody with this spell and then still use that big giant she's high enough level just to have like that AP out the wazoo. And just I'll level everyone else just in case this game pulls like a more whatchamacallits again where they split the party up. Oh, there's the hidden treasure on this side. Let's grab that real quick. Pardon me. I tried to go for the mute button. I couldn't. Okay, this looks like got that out.
This is my opponent. I'll be serious.
Stinger.
I did it.
Prepare to be stung.
We won.
Yeah, something we should be just fine for like the normalcy of the game for the most part, unless they make me split the party up again. Because if it's just CPU candidates the rest of the way, then I'm happy with that.
It's my turn. We won.
But yeah, I got a bunch of like weapons and stuff like that, like bounty for the bounties and everything. Most of the items they give you are like material building stuff, but
We won.
it's also stuff you have to make normally as well, so they're good to go after. So I think I'm sitting on, yeah, where am I? 3 million? Yeah, just about. Just did a bunch of like the level. I did a lot of the level 60s beast staff. That's something for Vert once we get her back. Yeah, stuff like that. I gotta go through everything again. See if any of them got like any like XP increasing stuff. I think I built one that was like a side charm. I was like 20% experience increase.
I'll be your
Wait, no, that's the disc I built. I had to do one of them for a trophy.
We won.
Built a godly game disc, which the whatchamacallit also gives information on. So just a big old it's like a Steam message or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what it would be called.
Looks like an item.
Dragon Blades, Kiryu, and Goda. Well, that's probably for Big Nap. She's the dual wielder. But yeah, here's everybody else. Ooh, 4. That's not bad. Look at that jump.
Ta-da!
There we go. Right, so now what? We go out this way. There's this down here. There's back at the beginning. No treasure here. No, this is still the entrance. Wait, what's that on the side? I missed that. I missed that little corner there. Might have to go back and get that. That looks like it might be a treasure. It could be another exit. I'll take that before I hit this up. If that's another exit, I'll take that then instead. I'm gonna fill all this out first, though. Ooh, good thing I actually did go back that way for that treasure. There's another strong weapon for somebody, for one of the twins. What was this one I'm using? This one's, what's her name? Ram's the pink one. How is it? She's a character I do use, so to see Big Nep not get much use and have her stats go up that much of an increase, yeah. All of a sudden she's sticking in like 20k attack. She might be up there with the rest of us. Oh, this way maybe? All the events here. Still gotta find a treasure first if I can. Oh, there's one there. White D-clips. That's an accessory, and everybody else gets like whatchamacallit. All their accessories are to level them up, so. You could look more like your big sister. Now you gotta have that box around your head. That's what's giving you the most XP. I think I even ranked it up so I could see if I could like build it up and have it do like up the percentage of it. That seems like a huge thing, like post game, if you want to like run through everything in this game, because there's probably like, I'm thinking this game has a lot of like nasty post game energy with the. Again, I feel like I only scratched the surface of the bounties. There was some like going into like level 70 and 80 territory as I was doing them. I was getting ones down later down the list. I was like, oh, okay. Something that was like 69 level took 2 of us out, and I had to revive them just so they could get XP. It's not, still close to killing it. It just like a string of nasty hits on top of that.
Neptune! The hell is this? Dark CPUs. 4 of them? This is a dark CPU. They're way bigger than I thought. But how are we to save them? That's easy. It looks like they're not moving, so we can just destroy those things, Nep, and the others are in. Just leave this to me. An anti-surface warhead should break them. You mustn't. If you do, Noir might end up getting hurt inside her capsule. I tried a lot of different things, but I think breaking them is the only solution. Any normal attack won't scratch them.
This is a sacred place. Well, I'm sure Big Nepsy was the one to guide you all here. If I knew she would do this, I would have disposed of her sooner.
You say some pretty disturbing things, you faker, but I don't give a damn about your shit-talking anymore! Hurry up and let him go!
We'll have you explain the reasons you decided to manipulate us too. I don't really care about those specifics. I'm just here to beat you up.
Oh, you were all simply for entertainment. The world would have become more chaotic if you had fallen into delusion after all.
This was all just a game to you? That's the big reason you toyed with us?
That's right. But the entire lot of you completely disappointed me. So, I'll be killing you all along with that annoying me over there. You're starting to become eyesores.
Ha! You're gonna kill me? I don't know what you know about me, but I have share energy with me now. You're sorely mistaken if you think I'm the same as before, faker!
Faker? I think you're the faker here.
That's right. You changed the world so you could receive share energy from monsters, didn't you? Then let's become one, me. We were originally one person. Why don't we return to being one?
Oh, so it's more of a persona thing then.
That way, both the share energy I obtained and the negative energy I hold will all be mine. Both the despair of the ignorant masses and their slight hope will become my strength.
What the hell is she saying?
Now, hurry and come to me. Together, let's exact revenge on the idiots of game industry who betrayed us!
I told you, I don't understand anything you're saying! Like hell I take part in revenge that has nothing to do with me!
I see. Your memories haven't completely come back yet. But that's understandable. I carry all your lost memories after all.
What? Is this true?
Didn't I say it just now? We used to be one. If you have no memory of being betrayed and suffering, then I'll make you remember.
Uzume's so lame.
Kill her! Kill Uzume! Kill her before we're all destroyed!
I was lying.
She's not a CPU! She's a demon!
And we had such high hopes because she was a new CPU.
Are you okay, Uzume?
Pull yourself together, Uzume.
What is this? My head. These are... my memories?
You've received considerably more memories than you had. You'll probably need time for your mind and heart to understand it all. We have time. As a reward for making it this far, I'll tell something to you poor souls who only know the false history of your world. The history of the CPU who was betrayed by the masses and buried into darkness. CPUs are born from the share energy created from game industry's hopes and desires. In essence, they are goddesses created from people's wishes. But they betrayed me. Even though they created me, they saw me as an inconvenient, frightening, abhorrent existence. So, they plotted to annihilate me. And when they realized that it was impossible, they had me sealed away. And, of all things, they made me their tarnished history, making it as if I never existed, and started seeking a new CPU. That is why I vowed revenge on those selfish masses, and on game industry. And wouldn't you know, as if drawn by my hatred, instead of gathering shares, negative emotions became my energy. So, I used both those emotions and my powers of delusion to grant their wish, like a true CPU. I erased any memory and record of myself from game industry, changing history itself from its foundation. The ignorant people, who had now forgotten my existence, then created a new CPU, Uranus.
And you're...
Yes, I am Planetoon's CPU, Uzume Tanoboshi. That's the truth. Do you understand now? Then kneel. You're too arrogant as my mere juniors.
What? My body's heavy. No, this is the feeling of being pulled. Gravity?
You as well, me. Trying to stand up to me when you're nothing but my dregs? Laughable. And now, the big reveal. This world, Heart Dimension, is a place created in the heart of my sealed and sleeping self. Or rather, it's inside a dream I'm having. After all, the nightmare of me destroying game industry is the basis of Heart Dimension. The world you call Zero Dimension doesn't actually exist. That place is just outside of this one, like an entrance. That's why it's incredibly simple for me to manipulate what happens here.
That's not possible. That's just nonsense!
To make this a reality. This is my delusional power. It's the sole reason I was feared by all. The reason they tried to get rid of me. I've spent an interminable time living in this world, and one day, it just dawned on me. Even if I can't break my seal from the outside, if this world has become its own dimension, I could destroy its boundaries and go to hyperdimension. But that was when a single irregular event occurred. That was me. I don't fully know the cause. A part of my psyche, or my soul rather, suddenly separated from me, and a piece of my existence was birthed. And then, of all things, I began trying to prevent dimensional destruction by the Dark CPU. Thanks to that, my plan of destroying this dimension and going to hyperdimension ended in failure. But there was a more important discovery. Whenever I received more share energy as power, I myself would power up.
What?
Then, what do you know? I started being able to see events in hyperdimension more clearly, and for a short time materialize there. Although, I had no physical form there. I couldn't touch anything, almost like a hologram. But it was more than enough. From there, I came up with a method of fusing the two dimensions to materialize in hyperdimension without breaking my seal. That's why, in order to gain more power, I prepared by sending R4 out, so that I could gather more strength. It was a so-called play I created of me, adventuring through Zero Dimension. I thank you for your discovery and help, Scrubs.
No way. I can't believe the things we did to save Zero Dimension were actually giving you more strength.
So, everything has been plotted out from the beginning.
It was almost like raising cattle. I gave you feed, let you fertilize, I made a meal of you. And that became a part of me. That's right. I have Gold Third to thank as well. Thanks to the Golden Summits becoming markers, I was able to guide this dimension's movement towards hyperdimension. Along with the shift period, when faith in CPUs lowers temporarily, spreading negative rumors lowered the need for CPUs entirely. So, game industry, which needs CPUs to survive, created the Golden Summits to give birth to new protectors as part of a survival instinct. The peculiar signal that the Golden Summits radiate is rare in multidimensional space, so it's traceable from other dimensions.
So, that means Gold Third and Affymax were all dancing on the palm of your hand. Scum!
You've remembered everything now, right, me? Let's exact revenge together. If the two dimensions fuse, the dark CPUs can materialize within hyperdimension. With me controlling negative energy, me controlling share energy, and the power of the CPU that Krar holds. If I possess these three powers, we could rule over game industry forever! We can eternally torture the world, those selfish masses. We'll transform the world to a whirlpool of delusion where strife never ends.
I refuse! Who'd help a bastard like you after hearing that awful story? Me being me, or me being me? I don't care about that confusing crap. I came here to save Nepsi and the others. Nothing more, nothing less. If I'm really the previous CPU of Planetoon, then I have to look after my juniors, like a legitimate predecessor would.
How disappointing. If I had my power, I could have dragged game industry further into a whirlpool of delusion. Then, I don't need me. Disappear.
You wanna go? We've got you outnumbered.
Outnumbered? Who really has the superior numbers here?
Bunch of them even?
I told you, didn't I? We're inside my own dream. I'm in full control of the creation you see all around. It's very simple to create puppets like these from my past memories. How do they look? Quite nostalgic, no? This one did give me a lot of trouble before, but now she makes for a very good pawn.
It doesn't matter! We won't back down!
But don't get too excited. The others have just fallen into delusion. It's a perfect time for them to enter.
Yahoo! Neptune has revived! Jeez, there's something wrong with you to confine us like that for so long.
Agreed. But I feel as though I've been born anew.
I wonder why. I feel refreshed too. Neptune! I'm so glad you're safe. Ooh, it's Nepgear. I gotta kill her. What? What kind of twisted joke was that? Neptune, that was too harsh. Just look, Nepgear's completely shocked. Sorry, it's just been a while since I've seen Nepgear. I couldn't help getting excited and going off the rails a bit. It'd be a waste to kill her, huh? I need to torture her and make her suffer. What are you saying, Neptune? How should I hurt you, Uni? It's so difficult to hold back just enough to keep you alive.
What's wrong with you too, Noir?
Ram, let me hear your screams. I want the sounds of your agonizing shrieking resounding in my head.
Blan's scary.
Why would you say something like that too, Blonde? That's because I despise you little brats. I despise you so much I can't contain it. What?
Goodness, you all have it so nice getting to torture such cute sisters. Well, it cannot be helped. I will be contented with the leftovers. IF, Compa, and Gold Third. Who shall I choose to annihilate?
Lady Bird 2? Neptunia! Neptunia!
Ba-ba-ba!
Neptune, why are you doing this?
Because I detest you, of course. Even though you're younger, people praise you as the better sister, and you constantly order me around. Isn't it obvious?
Please, let go, Neptune!
Oh, good. Good, Nepgear. That suffering face of yours is so very precious.
I can't anymore.
Huh?
No more! Are you okay, Nepgear? Yes. Somehow.
And it was just getting good.
They can't be saved right now. We have to retreat. Wait! We've made it this far. We have to save our sisters.
I understand how you feel, but Nepsi and the others are already...
It was slight, but just now she reacted to my suffering voice. There must still be hope.
Hope, huh? If Gearsy saw something like that, then I want to see how this'll play out.
It's too dangerous, Uzume. Besides, right now you're...
I know that. Memories that are of me, but not me at the same time, are swirling in my head, and it feels gross. But that ain't as important as saving Nepsi and the others right now.
Then I'll bet on that chance too. We will too! We came all this way to save our sister! We're not gonna go back! Right, Rom? Neither am I. If Nep won't listen, then I'll make her. Even if I have to punch her. Iffy, as usual, you never go easy on Nep.
You gotta be firm. That's Papa's stance on things.
I'll help as well. I don't know this Noir, and I need to get my friend back.
I'm Blondie's partner too. If she strays off the path, it's a partner's responsibility to straighten her out.
You're right. A hero always helps to make sure her friends are on the right path. Just wait, Nep. This time, it's my turn to save you.
How rare. To think he would work for free for someone besides children.
I owed Nep a lot, after all. Besides, we can't show the kids the CPUs in this state. So what about you, S-Sha?
Of course I'm saving them.
Wow, that's unexpected coming from S-Sha, the disinterested diva.
Isha's also saying she doesn't want to see Vert in such a state. Besides, you don't need a reason to help people.
Then it's unanimous. Just wait, Nepsi. We're all gonna wake you up.
I'm full of energy. Let's do this.
CPU candidates versus the CPUs. Wait, what am I doing? I'm trying to... See what that does to you? Okay. I have enough for a counterblade? Yeah, go right ahead.
My opponent.
My turn.
You don't want a bunch. Do your thing. You know, SP? Help out.
Who my opponent is,
Here she comes.
My turn.
Let's see with your new weapon how much damage you do.
I'll show you my...
Not bad, not bad. Okay, we almost got a Nep and Blonde down already. Operation? No, not for that.
Don't worry.
And they can counter. See if you can get 3 of them.
You were doomed from the start.
Now it's gonna be their turn to do stuff before they go down.
Eternal Force
Oop!
Blizzard!
Countered.
Healing is one.
Well, I think that actually got her.
Battle will end here.
You get countered too?
Watch and learn what refined battle.
No, I still see her. Okay. Barely, though. Okay. How much of you can I get? I can get, like, the 2 of you. No, wait, you are downed. I got 3 of you? Wow. I guess that's what leveling does.
Next target.
Alright, Dogpile and Noir.
What should I do? Don't look down on me because I'm
Yeah, we got
small.
this.
Don't
Boom.
look bad of me.
How can I?
That was super easy.
I guess that's just me being super set for Moon Goom. Yeah, more experience like that, please.
Yay! I leveled up. I'm gonna get even stronger.
Do I look...
Level up.
Why? Why won't you turn back to normal? Didn't we get along so well together? This is messed up, no matter how you look at it! Snap out of it!
That's right. This is strange. Why did I loathe Nepgear so much? She's my one irreplaceable, adorable sister. I don't loathe her. I don't even dislike her. In fact, I love her.
Neptune! Our voices reached her.
Nepgear, I'm so sorry. For some reason, I felt I hated you. So I said things I never meant.
No, it's okay. I'm just glad that you're back to normal.
Do you mean to tell me they pulled the CPUs out of the whirlpool of delusion? I don't know what you mean by whirlpool, but if they've fallen, we'll just keep pulling them out. This senior's looking after her juniors. Don't get full of yourself, me. You're just the chaff that's separated from me.
Stop. Don't make me hate Nepgear anymore. I don't want to. I don't want to hate her. I'm not myself anymore then. Help me, Nepgear. Uzume.
No more! Stop! I don't even know if I love or hate Uni anymore!
Stop it, you piece of crap! Stop pushing any more strange things into me!
What I should love is being stained in hatred. No, I don't want to hate or loathe. I can't control my emotions. Help! Someone! Before we stop being ourselves!
It seems your resistance was useless, me. Now do you understand? That I'm my leftovers.
Don't get soft, the lot of you! Your sisters are trying so hard to call to you. Try to do something with your own strength! If you aren't capable of saving yourselves, then can you call yourselves CPUs?
Uzume.
Jeez, you guys are such a pain. Then all of you, wish on my share crystal. Pray that we can save Nepsi and the others. What are you trying to do? If negative energy breeds hate in hearts, then the opposite share energy should erase it. Let's just see whose feelings are stronger. What are you doing? You don't get it? I'll take everyone's prayers, their shares, and stuff them into this share crystal I have. You're recreating a share crystal? That isn't possible. Ha! Don't underestimate my illusion powers, me. Come on, return to normal, juniors. I'll give you enough hopes and dreams that you won't lose to despair and nightmares.
Everybody getting next gen again. Next agenda, if you will.
What are these forms?
You gotta be kidding me! We crammed so much frickin' negative energy into them! You're telling me that they used enough energy to neutralize that?
Neutralize? You wish. I completely erased it. Well, the fact that they changed forms was kind of unintentional, but hey, I'll take it.
Thank you, Uzume. Because of you, we were able to get out of the whirlpool of delusion.
It isn't anything big. I just gave a little helping hand. You pulled yourselves out.
Hey, asshole! How dare you try and make us hate the ones we love?
We will thoroughly return the favor for having toyed with us.
And you can keep the change.
Don't get carried away, scrubs. Did you forget that I have the completed Dark CPUs on my side? Ha! Then we'll take you all on.
With all my super duper hopes, dreams, and love, sharing field activate!
Welcome back, CPUs.
Sharing field activate!
Guess that's Dark Groom. We fighting all four of you? I'm good with the party I got now.
Are you really good enough to fight me? I no longer have doubts.
Dark Groom. Just gotta remember to space out. Wait, no, if I space out, it won't heal. That spear attack is quite dangerous. If we could destroy it, perhaps.
What should I do?
A spear? How big is your field of...
I'm all ready. There's no enemy I can't shoot down. I'll use Lon's dark history.
I feel like at this point I should really be able to power on throw. But we'll see. See, that did a little damage. Okay, that was a little more than... Uh-oh.
That hit?
I suddenly started trying. But this is why I'm keeping everybody together, so I can do... this to everybody. Bring everybody closer. Next turn, I'll bring you back.
I never miss.
Venom shot.
Tear through! Panzer blade!
Still strong enough to counter whatever they're gonna do.
I'm all ready.
Which effectively neutralizes any attack Shu is gonna go for, so... that's all I gotta do, just gotta keep going. Because if everybody counters, eventually one of them's just gonna hit. See, even beat her with a counter.
I'll protect both Louis and game industry.
Yes. The time for strategy has passed me.
All my hard work is paying off. Level up.
Like I said, I might just be able to outmuscle everybody now.
We win. So you have, but I won't be the winner in the end. It'll be me.
You're still trying to bluff even now?
Bluff, huh? Witness it with your own eyes. Look at the dimensional coordinates.
Could it be? No way! The dimensions have gotten even closer than before! Why did this happen so quickly?
It's thanks to all of you being in this dimension. I had no interference, and it's progressed quite wonderfully. It's disappointing I couldn't get you CPUs to fall, but now I can finally enter hyperdimension without restrictions.
Was that the objective of moving this dimension?
That's correct.
When two different dimensions end in the same position, they fuse and become a new dimension. By doing this, even a spirit like me can have a physical form in hyperdimension. Even more so, because I drew in a vast amount of hyperdimension's share energy, I can now materialize there for a short time. Let's go, Krar.
Oh, finally going to hyperdimension, huh? I've been waiting.
We'll meet again. Next time we meet, I'll show you my true self, released from my seal.
You're running away?
Ah, where are my manners? Here, please accept this parting gift.
It's us?
I created them from your dreams, but it seems I created too many. Whoops. It'd be a pain to dispose of them, so do as you please.
See you suckers later!
Krusty, wait!
They've gotten away.
I'd like to go after them ASAP, but I don't think these fakes will let us through so easily.
If I at least had Krusty trapped in my specimen book, I could have warped us! Dang it, Krusty, you big dummy! Then leave this place to us. Nepgear, Gold Third, and everyone else. Return to hyperdimension.
Us? You're right. These fakes only have strength in numbers. We can handle this.
Although, even if they are fakes, won't you have some hesitation to fight people who look like your sisters?
Whatever. Come on, hurry and go! If you don't hurry, the dimensions will completely fuse!
I understand. Let's go, everyone!
That's right, Gearsy. Take this just in case.
A share crystal?
It's leftover from what I just created. If you have this, you should be able to activate the sharing field without me. If you end up fighting the Dark CPU, use that thing.
Okay.
Hey now, we won't let you go any further.
Your opponents aren't just the CPUs!
Iffy? Kampa? Why are you two still here? Didn't you leave with Nepgear?
We can't leave behind clumsy dorks who let their guard down and get captured. Now can we?
There are things that only we can help with too!
Thank you. Both of you.
So he joins us for that portion of the fight? Oh.
Histoire! We're back home! Welcome home, everyone. Good work. And Neptune. Oh, where are Neptune and the others? Were they not with you? Yes, well...
He explained.
So I see. Dimensional fusion. I cannot believe game industry's history had been rewritten. For even I to have been deceived. As Planetoon's historian, how will I ever apologize to the predecessor CPUs?
It's nothing you need worry over. Thanks to that, I was able to prepare my plans without anyone catching on.
Why are you here?
That's obvious, isn't it? I came to have you return the game console, which is my sealed self within, that you took from Mojas.
That's why you were searching for that console!
That's right. Despite the fact I gathered the peripheral equipment, which acts as keys, I couldn't get the main console. How troublesome. I know it's here. Hand it over quietly. You know what will happen if you refuse, don't you?
And you, Kurame, do you know what will happen to you? Don't think you'll leave here alive.
Lady Uni, are you alright?
Well, well. Mojas and Steamax. For a moneymonger like you to be on that side of the battle, I do wonder how much they're paying you.
Most laughable. Money is money. But I was paid in photos and figures of busty blonde Lady Vert.
Histoire. Please do not misunderstand, Nepgear. They are all items being officially sold within Lean Box.
So, fetishes trump money, huh? Some things never change, regardless of the era we're in.
You are mistaken, brat. My desire of money is for my hobbies alone. I wish to obtain every last figure and magazine of busty blondes ever.
Huh? Even if it was the hyperdimension part, you're the last boss! But your motivation was busty blondes? Is it the same for you too?
No, I'm not.
He has strayed from the school of busty blondes. Right now, he is mastering the school of black-haired side-updo tsunderes.
Black-haired? Side-updo? Tsundere, huh? Is that possibly... Uni? What?
This is a misunderstanding, Lady Uni. My preference just happened to change. It has nothing to do with you.
You're the worst.
Oh, Lady Uni hates me. It's all over for me.
What's this? I've never seen Steamax so dejected. With this sort of black depression, he may end up cutting his own stomach open.
Jeez. You've got such a troublesome personality. It's not like I hate you or anything.
Oh no, don't do that.
I was just a little embarrassed. People don't look at me the way they look at Noir. So cheer up already.
Is that true, Lady Uni?
Good for you, Steamax.
It's all thanks to you, General. Nice assist.
These two are communicating without having to speak? It's almost like you and S-Sha, S-Sha.
Don't compare us to the likes of them.
Even I'm getting a headache from all this. It's unbelievable you continue this farce in front of me. That nonsense aside, I'll have you hand over the main seal now.
Why are you under the illusion that it is still in the Basilica? We've already relocated the console. Your objective will not be fulfilled today.
How unfortunate for you.
How annoying. Then I have no business with you, or this place anymore. Go ahead and watch game industry burn during my search.
It seems she has let us go for now. But what did she mean by watching game industry burn? That's a bit unsettling. I know. She's going to drop a colony from space. A whole bunch of them.
Or just the rest of the dark CPUs.
And then the next game's prologue will start with, "There once was a war."
Well, Bandai Namco does do the Gundam games.
Could it possibly be?
No, that's definitely not happening.
Yes, this is Histoire. Is that true? I understand. Nepgear and the others have just returned, so I will send them right away. What happened, Histoire? A dark CPU has appeared.
I see. So that's what she meant. A dark CPU is certainly capable of turning game industry into a sea of fire in a flash.
We won't let that happen! Let's hurry and stop her!
New dungeon? These places are finally opening up again. Oh, there it is. They unlock later, which means I wasn't done here yet. Okay. Well, in that case, I wonder if my Scout Speed Locker is good for Nep Longer to make them easier. Anyway, you're gonna go... Where is it? You're the one that gets into the treasure and gets 2 scouts that get stuck in there. Speed Locker, you're out. You... I'm curious. I'm actually gonna give that a try. Where is it? What do I get rid of? Neptuco, I guess? I don't know what she goes for. Oh, collecting in base credits, okay. Oh my god, I just noticed she's got a console for a head. Jeez. I'm still unlocking some of those, by the way. I missed a few. There's some here. So adorable. Yeah, there was some quest I still have yet to fulfill. Still a CPU party? Excellent. Alright. I swear, I feel like this is just gonna be my party for the rest of the game. That's really all we need. Hey, more energy boots for my scouts, good. They're just giving those for free now. Wonder if there's like plans I find later to make more. Level up every scout to level 5. If I can find stronger stuff here as well. Oh, this is one area. Get them all out. Is the whatchamacallit over here? The event looks like it's this way. Yeah. This. Let's see what's over to the side. Wait, no, there's nothing on the side. Okay, it's just one. It's one long stretch of land then. Okay. But because of how talkative y'all are, I'm gonna take this time to end off here. Maybe take on some more, as long as I keep the pain train going, maybe I can get that much stronger with the, level grinding and the bounties. Gotta see how strong I am for those guys. Then I can just continue main story and just crush everything that stands in my way. So, take care of business, and then it'll be business as usual on this as far as here. For y'all to check out some Nep time, some Neptunia!